It's February, and there has been a lot of talk of Black History Month, but there's several people who are against this, and it's not because of what's shown on. They don't want to be put in a box just because it's the color of the skin. And who talked about the color of the skin? Versus the character? Let's have a throwback to Martin Luther King Jr., who mentioned that his kids growing up not being judged by the color of the skin, but how they treat others and that seems to be forgotten. So let's look at this. This fella's shirt, Slavery White History. That is incorrect. Because slavery also happened in Asia. No, the kings and queens and China having a lot of high power. If you really did your research, you can open Google Maps and the countries that in Asia you will see nearby China, attached to China, they didn't exist until they had their own independence. Because all these kings and queens and these rich people, they were bossing these poor people around. Although there may have been colonization by the British people when it came to some Asian countries, although they did have their own independence. Although they used English first names. It was mostly the king, the queen, and the rich. Of course, using the poor, because that was the thing in Africa and Asia. And then there was the slave trade that happened over in European countries like England, France, and Spain and USA. People worked hard to gain their rights. Women worked hard to get their rights. People of different cultural background, they got their rights. Right to get certain jobs and opportunities for sports and other things that usually the people who had the privilege, who are the rich people, and not saying not, not just the Caucasian people, but they are like rich people of every single skin color background. Because it didn't just happen in a certain country. It didn't just happen in a certain place. It happened everywhere. And it's about time enough with this trying to put people in boxes. Now, I'm going to name some people who are against this. Morgan Freeman, actor and activist. He had a conversation with a Jewish man. You can find this. And any social media website if you dig hard enough. The Jewish man, he mentioned Black History Month to Morgan Freeman, and Morgan Freeman he said that he's against that, and then he replied back by saying, "Then why don't you Jewish people you don't get your own month?" And the Jewish man, he had a hard time trying to reply back, while saying, "We don't." And he has said, "Stop talking about racism." Lil Wayne. No, he's tried to be. They tried to be put in a box by an ABC news reporter where she tried to attempt to put Lil Wayne in the block box because he's African American and Black Lives Matter was a thing going on, and but when someone is privileged, they're making a lot of money. Lil Wayne, he has his own record label, Young Money. He signed Drake and Nicki Minaj at the time, and Tyga Woods. They're currently not, but they left to make their own music label, but at the time they did. When he had the privilege to travel, he had his own family, and he was saved by a white police officer who unfortunately he passed away a few years ago, and which we refer to the late police officer. We nickname him Uncle Bob, as Lil Wayne called him. And he doesn't see race. And when the reporter she tried to brainwash him, tried to put him in a box, because he's rich, he's privileged. Why should he be treated like he's a minority? Well, there are some people who are brown who they are not privileged, and they need the government funding. So when he worked hard to make it there, and while he does have concern if there was a young kid who was shot just because of the color of his skin, yeah, his life matters. But that has absolutely nothing to him because not everyone is affected just because one person may have been shot dead or arrested because of whatever reason. But not everyone is. And then he had to wave her off and think, don't come me with that dumb shit. Denzel Washington waved off a reporter who tried to bait him, and instead talked with the reporter who wanted to talk about his next projects. Regarding the Asian community, Simu Liu, Chinese Canadian, born in China, immigrated with his parents, lived most of his life in at the up to his 20s in Mississauga, Ontario, until he made his big debut in acting in Kim's Convenience, the Netflix TV show adaptation of the actual play. And now he's known for Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, and in the upcoming Avengers Endgame, which is out December of 2026. Originally expected for him to get like a law or doctor or business degree in a university, but that failed and he stuck to acting, and look where he is now. He's successful. And he wrote a memoir about being life as an immigrant and how he ended up. His memoir, we were dreamers. Lucy Liu, she's a talented Asian actress. She did major roles in the original Charlie the Angel alongside Drew Barrymore. And voiced the snake in Kung Fu Panda, the movie, and the TV show. Other than she was Asian, she didn't get much she didn't get paid much and get job offerings for the next major projects that would come out. But look where she is, and we have full respect for her. And we hear from Idris Elba, who is an actor, activist, Coachella DJ, and he does some hip hop and father of four. And when he received an award for one of his movie projects, they tried to label him just because since Idris Elba's mom, she's from West Africa, and dad probably had a African background as well, but grew up in a African descent. There were people that tried to putting him in a box just because he's British actor who happens to be brown, and he did not want to go along with this Black Lives Matter. And he said that he does not want to be put in a box, and he wants to be referred as first Idris Elba. And what Idris Elba is doing, especially in over in England, is he's helping fight those who are causing knife crimes, which is unfortunately a thing going on. So whenever Idris Elba is not doing a movie role or TV show role, yeah, he's working with the authorities and the local police and helping track down any suspicious people who are trying to kill other people with using knives. And police over in England, what they do, their first choice of weapon, pepper spray, because it does takes time. And they're not like USA gun kill shoot first, ask questions later. And since Europe had a strict gun law, so it's about time that people deserve to be recognized for what they did instead of their skin color or their gender. And here's also another thing. Why are people who served in the army of any country, they don't get a special month or recognize a big recognition more than a day, while the brown people they get their day. The LGBTQ they get their special day. But them, the people who helped prevent a country from being attacked, bombed, invaded by people from the inside. What about that? They never think about that. And mental health awareness month is that is not enough. Mental health awareness needs to be recognized every day, because you don't know what someone might be going through, and you can just talk it through with a group of people, or people who are close to them, like a family or friends, or maybe one of those talk groups. They will put them in a circle, and then they just talk about what they're going through, and there might be someone who might be going through like a similar thing, and they can try to give like advice to each other. Now that is what we should be going for, not causing division and splitting people just because of the race, gender, religion, where they're from, their culture. Everyone all bleed red, and must be respected. But they should be respected for who they are, how they behave and treat others. Because as they say, respect is earned, not forced. And here's a good one from hip hop artist Voice the 5'9". Knowledge is power, but power is if you got it, it didn't knowledge it. So stop trying to put people in boxes. And the only thing that deserves to be celebrated is if it's like someone's birthday, or independence of a country, a special day. Maybe it's like a certain festival at the just maybe like just a like few days, something like that. Because we don't need like a certain month to learn about like a certain people who did good for other people to thrive, because we can look up those people anytime we want, and the best time is worth it. What you may have learned in high school, take it to college or university or community college. Because the people have spoken, and enough of the people being put in boxes. And I respect everyone from any cultural background